Hello, good morning, early morning, Wednesday. Been off for a while because I've had a bit of a cold. Not bad, miserable, but feeling better this morning, so I wanted to hop on and do something fun. So my idea to not buy any art supplies in March made it all of 10 days, and I saw about these sentiments or small talks. They're snarky, and I have quite a dark sense of humor, and I couldn't pass these up. So there's some really good ones in here. We're gonna have some fun today. So I cut up one of these little time tickets into 3. I'm gonna make a couple of sarcastic tickets, we'll call them that. So I'm going to use some of the stickers out of the antiquarian because they're wacko, and I think that it will fit quite nicely with what we're trying to do. So it's going to be a quick one today, as we try to do in the mornings. So I'm going to go ahead and make this into a tag shape. We'll see how these end up, but I think they're going to be fun. They might not be pretty, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be fun. So let's go ahead and ink our edges. I don't have a real solid plan of what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. We're going to be in our creativity this morning. Give myself, oh, well, that was very, there we go. We're fine. We are fine. So here's what I'm thinking for this one. I'm thinking that we go, let's see, where did I mark? I know I have it marked. I just got to find which one. This one, the monkeys. I think we definitely need to go with these monkeys. So I think so that we can kind of get a visual, I'm going to cut it out first. Oops. Sorry, little Pegasus horse. I'm going to cut it out first. Then I can have this because I might want to use it. And these weird looking, I can't even tell what they're doing. Digging? Making, I don't know, looks like they're making mud. So that's gonna go there. I want it to be pretty quick. So I think we'll put that on. We could even add more color behind it. Or let's pull out some of our tags. This will be a neat, I don't know, neat, interesting, it feels too early in the morning to say juxtaposition, but that's the word I think I'm looking for. Of something pretty with something weird, with something sarcastic. So that's what I'm thinking we will do. Let's just go with these. If we don't like it, we all know it's just paper. So we're going to experiment a little bit today. I think I want this about there. Let's go ahead and just cut it straight on the bottom. We can line it up. Well, that's not straight. All right, let's do this. Let's glue it down first. Guys, I'm out of glue stick. Ugh. I don't know why I let that happen. But let's just glue it down first. Ooh, kind of shaky this morning. And then we'll trim it. That's going to be our best bet, I think, for not just trying to get all... I don't know how many times we would end up cutting it if we tried to get it straight. So we're just going to stick that on Now we can trim it. That wasn't even close to straight. All right. So our little monkeys are going to go down here. Let's cut them a little closer. I shouldn't say I'm out of, I got a tiny bit of glue stick left, so I can add a little bit of extra behind the monkeys here. So how about he goes here? Let's do it. Just getting rid of that base color of the paper. The core, I guess, is a good word for it. And we're just gonna stick that right here. I love these washi tape labels that we did. And I think we want one more there. Do we want them up a little higher? We might want them up a little higher so the words can go underneath. I don't want to cover that up. Let's put this here. Get rid of that core. This one's pushing me a little out of my comfort zone because I like pretty and I like interesting, but this is, I don't always bring my humor to my art, so this is a little different for me, but we're gonna give it a shot. Worst that can happen is we hate it, and then we toss it. But I'm not feeling like that's gonna happen. I think we might have some fun. Where's my, let me get a glue page here. We'll see if we can knock out a couple of these and have a little humor to start our day. Oops, I should have inked that first. It's all right, ink it now. There we go. I think we might end up covering up that whole number. Yep, I think we are. Oh well, it's okay. We still get the shape. We'll rub that down good, and let's go with the smalls. You couldn't get just the small. You could get either the big. Oh, here's the big. You could either get the big or both. So I got both, and I'm pretty sure in here somewhere there's a not my monkeys, not my circus, not my circuses, not my circus, not my monkeys fly. So yes, please. Now we need to decide. Okay, I think the width is going to decide it for us. So we will definitely glue it. So let's cut it here. Trim that. Inking just a touch. Ugh, I really need to buy some tweezers. Not my circus. There's some really funny ones in there, you guys. Like, not nice, but funny. Sometimes nice doesn't matter. Sometimes it's just funny is all that matters. Like the time, oh my God, it must have been 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I decided I was going to get in shape, and I was going to, oh my gosh, now I'm going to cover the rest of that. I was going to run on the treadmill. So my oldest decided to take a picture of me from behind, mark it, add the text that said fail, and post it on Facebook. I laughed because, you know, it was funny. So I enjoy those things even if they're directed at me. Okay, I can't say I'm mad at this. Check her out. Not my circus, not my monkey. My monkeys fly. Love it. Love it. I knew that book of crazy stickers was going to come in handy. Now let's pick a color of, oh my goodness. Got going on here, quite a mess. Let's pick a color of twine. Don't know that I have any, I don't think I have any dark blue. Let's just go regular. Let's just go plain for this. We could put lace on it. That would be kind of funny too. How about an eyelet? Let's add an eyelet. I think I do have navy ones in here, but I don't know if they're going to match that blue exactly. Oh, the colored ones are all in here. This, ooh, how about yellow? That'll pull, or the, like the limey green color. Oh, that's right. I separated them out into cool and warm colors. I got an organizing bug a while ago, and I had to take care of that. So we could go bright green. Let's do bright green because it's not super usual. That's not one that we can use very often. So let's go for it. And one. Okay, let's get our crocodile. Let's make sure it is set on A2. And it is. It's been kind of an odd week. Really busy at work so far. And I've been keeping my germs to myself by working from home. So today will be the first time this week that I'm in the office. Did it lock on me? There it goes. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Simple top. And there we go. One down. One down in less than 15 minutes. Love it. Let's do another one. I'm going to do this in a tag shape as well. You don't have to do tag shape. You could round the corners. You could just leave it as a rectangle too. That's fine. Whatever you like is perfectly acceptable. It's your art. You do what makes you happy and what feels right for yourself. Go ahead and put our hole in. I suppose if you're going to sit down for, you know, a while, you could mass make these. That would be not terribly difficult. Let's see. Let's pick our focal point. I have a couple that I think would be cool. I thought this queen looked pretty snarky. She might have something. Let's use her. Why not? I think she very much looks like she would have something to say. That doesn't look super nice. Okay, let me try to not try to do this backwards. I've started working on an altered book. I've never done one of those before. And what I would like to do is really focus on this book of stickers and do like an oddities or curiosities or whatever you would want to call that, and see if we can make something cool and unusual. So this is kind of prepping me for that, I guess. Oh, she'll even fit completely on there. Oh, even better. Okay. What do we need to put underneath her? I do like this, but I like it more in this purple than this lighter blue. I wonder if we could add some purple in the background a little bit. Let's try it. Let me grab my purple ink one moment. Okay, so I grabbed a couple. So we've got Chipped Sapphire and Wilted Violet. These do, I'm not sure about the inks, I don't have the inks, but the oxides do come out more, especially Chipped Sapphire, more purple than you would expect. So here's what that looks like. You can see it's more purple, and I think this is the tone. The other one's brighter purple. This tone is going to look better. So this is what we're going to give a try here. Oh, it does kind of grunge it up a little bit. Just a taste of purple here to make it a little more interesting in the background. And we could even do some purple grunging. Let's try it. We'll try it first down here where we're going to cover it up. See if we like it. I like it. Let's do it. This stamp is so fun to me. Oops, made a mess. It's all right, that's why we have a glass mat. I like that. Okay. Now, would she... I think she would have... Let's pull something out of here. No, not here. Wrong one. That out of the way. Do we have anything kind of, there was some purpley on it? Let's see. I can't wait to use these as dangles. They're so fun. That's kind of purple. What else do we have? I don't think we need two ladies. We could just go with something like that. Let's see what we might do with that. So we could go something along those lines. Maybe this, and maybe this sideways. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to attempt again to cut it straight, but we're also going to remember that we can just fix it if we don't like it. If it's all wrong. Is that going to be high enough? Yes. So we're going to line it up there. I'm going to hang it over just a little bit. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those days. And starting with a little sarcasm. Oh, I can't remember which line it was. I think it was this one. I think a little sarcasm to start my day is going to be necessary to get through it. So, I am preemptively addressing the nonsense that I think today's going to bring. Sometimes you can't avoid it, right? Sometimes you just have to plan for it. That's what I'm doing. I thought about cutting this, but I don't think I want to. Let's just leave it, and we can see if we'll just have that little bit of blue peeking out the back. We will go right about there. That looks straightish to me. Or we could do another. I think let's just try to restrain ourselves a little bit on this one. Oops. Let's see if I can get that off. Come on, sticker. Stuck on my finger. I have a feeling that because she looks like she could say any number of snarky things to people, that it might take us a minute to pick the saying that we want to use. They're really great though, you guys, they're great. All right, I'm going to, these are pretty sticky, but I don't want it to peel on the edges. Like I said, my glue stick is so close to gone. Let's go up a little bit with her. All right. She definitely needs more, so I'm hoping that the words are enough. Let's go mustard yellow with this. We could also go purple, but I'm kind of enjoying playing off the other, like the accent color. Washer goes flat side down. Well, that's not even in the right spot. Oh, Lord. What am I doing here? Fumbling is what I'm doing. Slow down, Amber. Slow down. Relax. Plenty of time. It is only 6:15. We're fine. Big squeeze. All right. Okay, now let's move on to picking our saying, because I think it's going to take us just a minute. All right. So, let's see. Did I roll my eyes out loud? I meant to behave, but there are too many other options. Excuse me, here's your nose. I found it in my business. Your crazy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. If you met my family, you would understand. This is my cup of care. Oh, look, it's empty. I would like to confirm that I do not care. That might be a good one for this, but let's... I just rescued some wine. It was trapped in a bottle. She was tempted to cause a scene. Did you have to eat the whole bowl of stupid? That's a good one. I miss you like an idiot misses the point. All right, let's go with, ooh, here. One of us is right, the other is you. Perfect. That didn't take as long as I thought. They're all so good, guys. They're all so good. Let's cut it here. We need a little more space. And at the sentence end. These are too fun. I know I could get in some trouble, maybe offend some folks. I don't, not intentional, but like I said, to me, funny is funny. And so sometimes you just get to be silly. Now, do we want this here or do we want it up here? I kind of like the offset and heaviness at the bottom, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so I found these on Amazon. I've never seen them in the stores. I don't know if you can get them in the stores. And I just saw them. There was a Tim Holtz, like Easter spring video. You know how he does his like introductions to the season type video or holidays. It was on there that he mentioned these, and it's the first time I've ever heard of them, and I could not resist. And they weren't super expensive, but they weren't cheap either. I think it was $16 for both of them, but they made me happy enough that I could not pass them up. I just couldn't, just cause. All right, let's find her. She needs lace because she clearly is a lacy kind of gal. Let's see what we've got in here. Maybe a wider lace. That might be nice. That's going to be too wide, I think. I think we'll go with this one. We could go with the seam binding too, though. So let's just leave them both out and we'll make a decision. Let me grab my trusty crochet hook, and we can't always, I sometimes have a hard time finding a use for this bigger lace, so I think we'll use this. And maybe we'll do two. We'll just see. Get that out of the way. I'm not gonna waste your time while I stick that all back together. Shall we try to do two? It is a queen after all. Let's try it. We'll see. We will give it a shot. I'm going to fold this. Do I want it to come from the back or from the front? I always forget which one. Let's see, this is coming from the front. I think I'm going to go from the back. See if we can get a bit of this hooked and just pulled through a little bit at a time. For those of you that are new to my channel, this trick to get this started was the genius idea, this might be too much even with this, of my dad. He's like, you're always fumbling to get stuff through. You should try a crochet hook. I think it's too thick to do 2. But he was 100% right about how good this works. So we're gonna just go with the 1. Regardless of how you get it started, if it's too thick, it's not coming. So, but once you get it started, it's usually, I hope this isn't the one that's just too thick. Can we get it? Can we get it? Come on, lace. There we go. It's coming slowly but surely. Don't rip it. Patience, patience, patience. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. Where are we with our opening? Are we far enough? It's so wide. Excuse me while I fumble and attempt. Get this folded. There we go. We just needed to get that other corner through. This might be, it's got to be almost enough. Don't rip it. It's so tense, guys. It's so tense. Come on. There we go. Let's see if this will also work to open it up. I am probably making this way harder than it needs to be. I'm being stubborn. I don't want to take no for an answer that this lace is too thick. But I might have to. All right. There's stubborn and there's wasting your time. I think that is wasting your time. Let's do this again. Let's just accept what our art is telling us, and it is that that is too thick to put through an eyelet. I could have cut it in half, but this works too. There we go. All right, guys, we did it. Fun, snarky, and an attitude. That's how I'm starting my day. This is going to be, well, maybe not this one, but definitely this one. That's going to be my motto for the day. We'll see how good I do. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning for a little while before work, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.